Alright, so basically what you're looking at here is an objective packet. It's got all the objectives that we hope to hit in AP Calculus. And I want to determine if you were proficient, moderately proficient, or not proficient for each objective. So let me kind of show you how this works. Suppose I want to know if I can determine the limit of a function algebraically. Okay, so this is objective number 5 here. So we'll kind of zoom in on this. I'm going to look at my quiz 2.1 to 2.2 because that's the only time that this is assessed. Okay, so I'm going to look at that quiz and I'm going to look at numbers 7 and 8. Okay, and let me show you how you determine if you're proficient, moderately proficient, or not proficient. If you, on the problems, if you got between 0 and 49% of the problems correct, then you're not proficient. If you got between 50 and 74% of the problems correct, then you're moderately proficient. If you got between 75 and 100%, then you're proficient. So if I'm looking at this, objective number 5 here, and I'm only looking at 2 problems, I have to get both of those problems correct to be proficient. So let's suppose that I got them both correct. Then I would, just on my sheet, I would circle proficient. Or if you got a highlighter, you might highlight proficient. If I got one of them correct, so one of the 2, that's 50% of the problems are correct, then I would be moderately proficient. But if I got 0 of them correct, then I would be not proficient. Okay, so that's how you're going to kind of analyze it. We can look at one more here if you'd like. We can look at, let's look at one with, let's see. So this one has 3 here. If I look at this objective number 4, find the left and right hand limits. Quiz number 2.1 to 2.2 quiz, it's also assessed on the Chapter 3 tests. So I would look at those problems on those tests and see if I got them right or not. If I got all 3 of them right, then I would know that I was proficient. Okay. If I got 2 of the 3, that would be about 67%. That would mean that I was moderately proficient. I did not meet the 75%, so that would be moderately proficient. And if I got 1 or 0 of the 3, then I'm not proficient. Okay, so you're going to go through and do this for each objective. All right. Once you are done with that, marking not proficient, moderately proficient, or proficient for the entire packet, you're going to go to the Edmodo page, and then you're going to fill out this form. It says Trimester 1 Student Data, AP Calc. You're going to fill out this form. If you got a 0 on standard number 1 or objective number 1, that would be not proficient. 1 is moderately proficient, and 2 is proficient. You're just going to give yourself a numerical score for each one and fill out this form. Alright, then turn in your filled out packet and make sure you complete the entire form to me, and then you should be good to go and I can put together your portfolio. Remember, this is not for your grade, this is only for me to figure out what you learned and what you didn't learn over the course of the trimester.